16 powerful things you can do with ChatGPT and simple questions you must ask to obtain accurate answers. ChatGPT is one of the most powerful and widely used artificial intelligence chatbots on the internet today. It continues to evolve in quality and capacities, allowing users to perform various tasks almost immediately or instantly. However, its usefulness largely depends on your ability and willingness to explore its full potential. Because, as the saying goes, you can't sow corn and reap oranges. What you sow, you reap. In today's edition of our digital communication and journalism virtual class, we will explore 16 practical actions you can perform with ChatGPT, from writing to proofreading to data analysis, idea generation, and so many other things, and the simple questions you need to ask to obtain accurate results. First, generate quotes and paraphrase. To generate quotes or paraphrase article or sentences or even a paragraph, questions to ask. You will ask, give me 5 notable quotes for my paper or my report. Give me 5 notable quotes for gender-based issues. Or provide 5 quotes from Nelson Mandela. Share 5 Igbo proverbs on family values. Give me Bible verses about marriage and relationships. Or paraphrase this sentence for me: education is the bedrock of every society. Number 2, generation of hashtags or generate hashtags. For you to generate hashtags, you need to ask simple questions like, generate hashtags for my WhatsApp post on women empowerment. Generate Instagram hashtags for my business launch, and so on. Third, explain complex topics. You can use ChatGPT box to explain complex topics, issues have prior knowledge of that you want to learn more of before delving into. The simple questions to ask ChatGPT box to get accurate answers to are: first, for instance, if you want to know more about pneumonia, you can ask, explain the medical term pneumonia. What is lumbar spondylosis? And so many other useful questions. You can also use this to obtain useful answers to some legal terms, scientific terminologies, and technical issues. Fourth, proofreading and the grammar checks. You can use it to conduct grammar checks. Some of the questions you should ask to obtain accurate results are: proofread this article for me, or proofread this article. It will require you to paste the text or upload the text. You just upload it. Or you upload it or paste it, and it will do the corrections for you. You can also ask, correct grammar errors in this report. Then you will be required to paste them. That is all. Fifth is to generate headlines. If you are writing an article or report or anything and you want headlines, you want to get some headlines from it so that you can select the best and the rest. What you should do is just copy the text or upload the text to the search box there. Then ask question like, help me generate headlines for this article or report. Kindly provide me with headlines for this report. Suggest headline for this. Sixth, you can use it to translate text or articles from English to any language of your choice. Not only English language, French, and so on. Just ask. When you paste the article, or you can ask the question first, Translate this article from English to French. Then you paste the article. 7th, work with images and visuals. 7th, you can use it to generate or create images, visuals. First, analyzing of images. You can ask simple questions as translate all the text in this image. That is, if you wish to translate some text in an image from image to text, or you want to draft a report or a poem from an image based on a picture, based on a photo you are seeing, you can just ask, write a poem based on this image, and it will generate it for you. You see a very fantastic poem based on the picture. You can also you can also use it to create images. To create images here, you can ask simple questions like, generate an image of a 22-year-old Nigerian boy sitting on a plastic chair outside a thatched house. This is very specific so that it will know what you want and give it to you accurately. You can also ask a question as like, create an image of President Bola Tinubu addressing workers at Eagle Square. It will simply ask you to provide an alternative picture of our dear President Tinubu so that it will use as a reference for better accuracy. Number 8, you can use it to write and edit contents. Here you can paste your content or just ask a question. Help me write a research methodology on the influence of climate change on Nigerian children. It will generate a report for you. Very fantastic methodology, the methods you can use to conduct this type of research. So many, it will give you options. You have to select what you think is appropriate for the study. You can also ask, edit my CV for a digital marketing job. That is, if you want it to help you to edit your CV to be in line with a particular job you want to apply for, or make this CV suitable for a lecturing position. 9th, you can use it to summarize text and extract key points. Here you can ask a question like, summarize this article. Then you upload it because it will ask you to upload it. Question, you have to upload it. Then another question is, highlight important points I can cite for a paper on gender and media coverage of climate change in Nigeria. That is, I'm trying to be very specific in what you want. Then another question is, summarize this PDF report and extract the key findings. It will require you to upload the PDF file or link to it. 10th, you can use it to analyze data and create charts for your study, for your article you are working on. What you will do is to ask a very simple question like this. Help me analyze this data and create bar charts. It will know that you are requesting for bar charts, and it will help you. After you might have computed the data, it will just look at it, assess the data, and bring out very good bar chart for it. If bar chart is not good, it will likely suggest another one for you. 11th, you can use it to get random creative surprises or creative ideas. For instance, you ask this question, surprise me with a short story about myself. Or guess my best seasonal color, guess my birthday, and so on. And you will see it giving you these surprises. 12th, you can use it to generate ideas, contact, social media content, and others about even some persons you want to interview or you want to have contact with. For instance, you ask, what are the biases in this article that AI is biased against Africans? Another likely prompt or question is, generate interview questions for a street food vendor in Oka. That is, if you want to ask street vendors questions in Awka in Anambra State with regard to the road construction ongoing here and there. You can ask a simple question, generate interview questions for a street food vendor in Awka. List 5 credible sources on preparing ogiribo is another likely question. Provide emails or phone contact for experts in food security in Nigeria or in Anambra State or anywhere. You can also as well ask, write a link post about my recent workshop. It will allow you to fill it. 13th, you can as well use it for brainstorming and comparing of ideas. To brainstorm a new workout routine, good question, and you get very, very good result. You can ask, compare global viewpoints on climate justice or climate financing. You can as well ask, list statistics on youth unemployment in Nigeria, and it will give you. 14th, you can as well use it for generating and debugging of code if you are a web developer. The lectures are write HTML code for a classic news magazine website, or generate a sports website template in React for me. Another one is debug this code snippets. Debug this code snippets. It will ask you to paste the code. 15, use it to get advice on or tips on any topic. For instance, what are 3 great angles to write this feature story? If you want to write a story, if you are writing on a story, or suggest a structure for my op-ed on production trend, or how can I script a documentary on road construction in Anambra State? 16th, you can use it to make plans for events and schedules. So you can use it to schedule your events, to make your plans or planning very, very well. The questions you should ask or you ask as 1, help me plan an award night. That is, if you want to plan an award night, depending on the type of event you are planning for. Yes? Or give me a timeline for organizing a New Yam festival in my school. And so on. That is all we have for today, viewers all over the world. I thank you so much for joining me in this week's edition of Digital Journalism and Communication class. I remain your regular host, Comrade Okechukwu Onwebu, PhD.